There we go, I got it in tune finally. Hey YouTube, Aiden here. Little video today, not so much about playing, even though I've been doing a lot of that at home, but more about the internet, the interwebs, the tubes that surround us, that we push information through. I want to talk about some more trombone communities on the internet that you can partake in. And obviously I'm bringing this up right now because there's no way to personally interact with other trombone players unless you live with one. And for me, I like to talk to other trombone players. So let's go over some reasons why you would join a trombone community. So if you're like me, when you're growing up, I grew up in Wyoming where there was nobody. The town I lived in had 5,000 people. And, a couple trombone players in my high school band and stuff. No one really took it as seriously as I did, so not really a lot of people to talk to. No professional orchestras nearby, nothing. So I got on the internet and I found people to talk to on the internet. So that'd be a good reason to join one. And right now, everybody's like that because we're all isolated. And music and collaboration is not really something that works in isolation. Yes, you can practice by yourself a lot, and that's good. But you kind of run out of things to think about. There's only so much you can work on yourself, right? So it's good to get ideas and questions and stuff from other people. You don't have to post in these groups. You don't actually even have to talk to anybody. You can just watch. You can just be the observer from above and see what's going on in these groups. You don't have to participate. I like to participate, obviously, but you don't have to do that. It's just a good place to find community. Why not? I don't know. I guess unless you really hate the internet and groups on the internet, then you don't need to do this. And as always, if you do decide to do any of these things, be wary of where your information is coming from. Anybody can post anything, and there's a lot of times where I'll see someone post a video and they're asking for critique, and someone will type up a response, and there'll be some questionable things in this response. I'm like, that's not something I would probably recommend. And then I go look at this person's profile or, something that I can find background information. I'm like, oh, this person's an insurance claims adjuster who played trombone in high school. So maybe take their advice with a grain of salt, But there are also lots of pros on the internet, and they can give you some good information. So this is not a comprehensive list or a ranking. I'm not going to rank them because I don't think any of them are better than any of the other ones. And there's tons of stuff that I don't know about. So, fill me in the comments if you guys know more places to go. Number one is obviously YouTube. If you're seeing this, you're on YouTube. So I don't really need to say this one, but there's a lot of other stuff than me on YouTube that's trombone related. There's a bunch of pros that post videos and talk about things and podcasts and obviously concerts and recordings and all sorts of things like that. YouTube is a pretty amazing resource for trombonists. There's lots of people who are not professionals on YouTube, and that's also great. Just a huge variety of stuff. Obviously, YouTube's a little bit one way. I talk at you, and you guys can reply and stuff, but it's not really the same kind of discussion that you can get on a text-based forum, and that's okay. I think we need something like YouTube. Second up is Reddit. Full disclosure, I moderate the trombone subreddit on Reddit. If you're not on Reddit, it's just like a giant forum for everything, and there's little sub-forums for everything, and I'm the moderator of the trombone subreddit, the sub-forum that's just about trombone. It's got a little bit of a younger clientele, which is fine, and there's some good stuff on there, some good sharing, some good discussions. I don't know. It's not a bad place. I wouldn't mind if you came and joined. I'm about quantity over quality. I'm never about having just a million people subscribe to the subreddit or whatever. So, if you want to join, you can. If you don't, that's also cool. Trombone Chat is another place to go. This is a forum that kind of sprang out of the Trombone Forum, a very apt descriptor of the Trombone Forum. It's gone now, the Trombone Forum is. Just a bunch of dumb reasons. It just kind of disappeared and never came back. So now we have Trombone Chat, which is most of the same people and kind of the same idea. It's better in some ways, maybe worse in some other ways. That's got a bit of an older clientele because the forum idea is just kind of an older idea. And there's some really good discussion on there. There's some not great discussion on there as well, but that's the case with any of these. And I've been a member of Trombone Forum and now Trombone Chat since 2007. So that's kind of like my oldest online trombone community. I've learned a lot of things from Trombone Forum and now Trombone Chat. Number 4 on my list is Discord, the Trombone Discord. I just joined Discord, so I didn't really even understand what it was, but Discord's like a voice app, kind of like a TeamSpeak or something like that, where you can either talk with people with audio, or there's a bunch of text options, and Discord has like a really deep array of ways that people can talk to each other. It's kind of cool. I just joined, so I really don't know much about it, but there's a Trombone Discord. Again, a younger clientele, people that know about Discord that probably play video games and stuff. And otherwise, I don't really know much about it. So, hey, go check it out. So far, I've had some good discussion there. Number 5 is Instagram. I've been on Instagram now for a few months, and I'm just kind of bewildered at the amount of people, a lot of like high school age players and up, that just post practice videos and just have like millions of subscribers or followers, I guess. This is Instagram. Just so many people watch these people practice, which is great. I think it's really cool to find things that work for people and maybe things that don't work for other people. I'm also on Instagram. I'm not going to like post my link or anything. You can probably find me. I think it's an interesting place, and again, it's kind of a one-way thing. Like, people post things, and then maybe there's not so much discussion, but you can just kind of watch people. So kind of like YouTube, just a little bit shorter format. And of course, after that, there's probably tons more places that trombone people hang out that you guys know about that I don't. So if you have more, drop them in the comments, and maybe I'll make another video with 6 through 10 of more places to hang out on the internet. I'll put a link to all these places that are possible in the description, and you guys can check them out yourselves. Till then, see you guys next time.